Sorry to butt in there, Ginola.
Yes.
I have to butt in because it's that time when we transport you into the gaffers' minds, the coaches' minds, to find out what they were thinking about ahead of this game. We talked to first the Green Machine head coach, Deco. That's what we call him.
Hello guys, welcome back
We talked
my
to
channel.
Chedu Simba Bora's head coach, Lulu. That's what we call him. His real name is Mandla Mpof.
Supercup, Supercup.
During the course of the week, I think we prepared well, and we want to serve something from this game. From the
Yo,
three cup
yo.
tournaments that we were in, the championship, Motapa and Chibuku. Chibuku is the only one that is left. I think we need to play it today and win it. We have to bet with our lives if it means to do that. But I think the morale is high. We are going to give Caps a good run, very good run.
Yo, so we got 3 matches coming up, guys. 3 matches.
Since last week, but everyone was available, and I think we got the best that are going to play today, to play for the match. I think we are ready. We are ready to play.
3 matches on the line. So at first we got Cape United versus Simba Bhora, which is happening at the Rufaro Stadium. That's the first match.
We are ready. Quickly, predictions from the two experts. First, Uche, prediction. 2-1 to
We also got Moz versus Agama at Ngoni and Ngezi versus Simba. But then tomorrow, the 16th, we got Dynamos versus Tier 1, Hard Rock, Bulawayo Chiefs, Rentals, Hunters, and Islanders taking on Chicken Inn. Let me know who you think is going to win the Supercup. Let me know in the comments down below. So my prediction is I'm going for 2-1 Simba Bhora. 2-1 Simba Bhora is my prediction. 2-1 Simba Bhora, my dear.
Platinum are hosting ZPC Kariba. We will keep you informed on what will be happening there. Tomorrow we've got 4 other games as well. But what I want to do now, I've never asked any of these guys, but I want to put them in the hot seat, as it were. Uche, what do you think? You said 2-1, the Green Machine. What do you think will grab the first goal for Caps United?
Which is then Chawananga.
Well, he's got the two.
Mafanzi Baba.
And Kawonga, both players from Caps United. Ginola, you said 1-1, huh? Yes. 90 minutes.
Induti 2-1 for Simba Bhora. Simba Bhora will win this.
Two experts, you will hear. Like I said, Caps United only won the Chibuku Trophy in that when it was used to be called that in the 60s, 70s, and 80s before it was halted temporarily and came back in 2014. They only won it once in 1979.
1979.
The first game was here at Rufaro. It was 3-3.
I know Fake. Caps Inofa.
A shaky Tauro-inspired Caps United knocked out Zimbabwe Saints 5-2 and lifted the cup. They were back here at Rufaro in 1987 against Black Rhinos in the final, but met a Stanford Sticks-inspired Mutizwa inspired Black Rhinos, and the first game,
Mofa
same
Caps
finish,
United, you.
2-3. It went to a replay.
Iremoni
Same
shiri
venue,
ifa.
and again, Sticks Mutizwa inspired Black Rhinos to a 2-1 win. So, Makepe Kepe, this is the only cup. Mama Yama, Zifa Cup, Machi, Yakazara, Cabinet, Yakazara, my independence, Machi. This one is the one. Oche, the only ones they've won it. Now, this Caps United supporters want it.
This cup remains elusive.
Aigne Caps aitorwe.
I think
This time Iruto torwayo ni adruku. Adruku.
team and the way I've seen them play right now in terms of highly organized
Into to support Islanders, but
United.
I'm rooting for Adruku. Adruku ngaituto region.
You have the supply line to Chawanangwa as well, which is a Chawananga. They know that we have to keep scoring in order to keep our places, and it has been happening like that. So Simba Bhora need to be at their ultra best today.
Right. Okay. So fasten your safety belts because now we are joining Sparrow, the Spencer Nyamadzao, who's sitting alongside Joseph Nkani. Remember Sparrow, Man U, Jose, Liverpool. I meant to say. We'll be talking to you at halftime.
Good afternoon to our viewers at home and in the local sports bar. Welcome to a massive afternoon of Cup football. It's the Chibuku
Changa.
first round match. We are live from Rufaro Stadium for a blockbuster clash. On one side, the former Cup Kings, masters of the big occasion, Caps United, and standing in the way is Shamba-based former league winners in 2024, Simba Bhora, taking on Caps United in a as we cross over for the national anthem.
Yeah, vanhu vashomo mafans ari kuita mashoma. Mafans ari kuita mashoma uchibuku but like haumbonyanya zvake because harumbonzi mapondo akaupinda chimagema ando yekuti tofa vanhu vanofanira kubayo unosapota. Simba Bhora baba. Timu inotamba bhora ndoderi. Panofiwa inochema Caps.
Changing the game of development. Firebase is here to help. We offer a platform designed to support you throughout your app and business.
Somehow, we try and ask the question.
Tapinda baba, takupinda pachinhu chacho. Pane vakuda kumhanya.
That was the national anthem for Zimbabwe as the two teams prepare to take each other on. My name is Spencer Nyamadzao. Alongside me is John Kani. Buckle up. This is Caps United versus Simba Bhora in the Chibuku Supercup. The battle starts now.
Indeed, the battle starts now, and this is the Chibuku Cup, the first cup tournament in the Zimbabwe Premier Soccer League calendar 2026. And these are the two teams that are coming in to this
Kuva kuti
tournament
why the
to
first team na
play each
2026 iyo
other.
Zifa
There are two
yakatanga
teams that were playing
kare.
each other. That was Cape United
Kutanga
versus
Zifa
Supercup,
munhu mutabero.
and they drew 1-1. But if you look at the fixture that was played here at Rufaro Stadium, that was last season, Simba Bhora prevailed 3-1 over Cape United. So we wait to see what these two teams are going to give us this afternoon. But today it's not a league fixture, it's a cup match. Anything happens, we should find a winner by end of the day.
Win or lose, sink or swim is the occasion this afternoon. Caps United will want to salvage something after a beautiful start of the season where they led for half of the season, and the wheels came off the vehicle and they started losing points, and the only way they can salvage the season is try and win this Chibuku Super Cup. Do you see them winning this, Joe?
Cape United, Baba.
Position, Spencer, because if you look at Cape United, like you rightly said, they started the league season this season as like a house on fire, but somehow something went wrong within their camp and they started dropping points, and now they are facing a Simba Bhora, which is a team that is seeking redemption on their own. If you look at the lineup there, Cape United, I think you want to go through that bench.
Hona Cape Baba.
Interestingly, there's Victor James.
Arugwa kutonazomugarisa bench.
Well, he's a national team goalkeeper for Botswana, and it's good to see him. Chiragi just trusting his normal lineup. I mean, for this
Simba Bhora yo.
Simba Bhora lineup again. Mandlampov also starting with a strong team. Key players look out for Harrison Masina, the striker. Ronald
bench.
Chipunza, Adrian Silla, also key players. Lawrence Chazia, these are also key players for Simba Bhora. A lot to be expected from them as we see the Simba Bhora players just huddle up before the match resumes.
The Cape United actually have a stronger bench if you were to compare. I don't know if Mangalulupov will have
Mira kuone vanhu vachizara maimangiso. Ndakuda kutokuiwa iziya.
players like the industrial Tanaka Shandirwa, even the Richard Akiro is sitting on the bench.
Yeah, 40, 50, 60, depending on it.
Now turning out for Cape United, and he came in and did wonders for Cape United against the Islanders 2 weeks ago.
And Simba Bhora gets us underway, attacking from right to left.
Watanga maiziya chatongochipindira parufaro.
Traditional green and white.
Vanotanga nekuburitsa zebwa. Tanga nekuburitsa racho padei pachibhaiziki.
Not been doing quite well. Caps United currently in 6th position and Simba Bhora in 9th position. They'll want to
Yeah, parikupisa matimu acho ese akangotakwa takwa. Caps number 6, Simba number 9. Oh,
they want to win
panei pachibhaiziki.
And also the Munumutapa Cup coming up sometime later. But also questions are being asked in football circles to say, are Cape United still the Cup Kings or they are the former Cup Kings?
I think they are the former Cup Kings. They haven't been doing well. They haven't been picking up the silverware. If you look at this Chibuku Super Cup, I think Dynamos has won this 3 times in consecutively. I think they've been given the last year's trophy. I think they've done well in the last 5 years or so. Let's see how this corner kick will be taken by Simba Bhora. Caps United will have to be at
Izikona ipapa richatongotanga.
corner kick. Not a good one.
Aiwa musadaro hakuna kona yakadai izvo. Vanhu vanodzidziswa makona. Yeah, tepe makamera apa parikubaizika apa nechishato apa. Iyemfesi. James Marowa ngaasaite iyoyo. Mfesi anonzi James Marowa uyu ndakambomuonera. Mafanzi eCaps. Onei munhu wenyu. Muonei mfesi uyu. Ndikukuudzai. Tell me which team you think is going to win, guys. Ndeipi team iri kutora Chibuku Super Cup maiziya. Taurai mumakoments.
This was a team that has a chance. Just goes bagging there for Simba Bhora. I was talking of Caps United winning the first tournament of the Chibuku Trophy. That was in 1979. Winning 5-2 in the initial match that had finished 3-3. Zimbabwe Saints versus Caps United ended 3-3 in the replay. Caps United were the better side of your former team, Zimbabwe Saints, with Checkman Tauro scoring a hat-trick, Friday Piri Amayenge and Sterling Dunduma scoring for Caps United.
Yes, and of course, you remember those were the days.
Caps United, it was the first team yakatora Chibuku Super Cup.
About these days
but then yakangoitora once kawanika kutete haina kuzombobvira yachitora uzi Chibuku Supercup yakatombopozwa maiziye yakatombopozwa vha yazodzoka futi but Kebs haina kuzombobvira yatora
They need to win something. If not the league, at least get a trophy on offer this season.
No, definitely they need to win something. The captain of the day on the ball, Kuzai Chiguida, looking for options.
Chiguida
Tried to
aiwa
Jaliwa, but was intercepted.
ish free kick iyo
Alan Kombedze winning
free kick yakanakisisa iyo
position. That's how he was bundled off the ball by Lawrence Chazia. Can Caps United whipping this ball? You fancy a left-footed player, Nyasha Gurende. If he can come and take that cross. Of course, they've got Chawananga Kaonga also behind the ball with Gurende. Looks like Gurende will take this one. I'm not sure if he will try and score from there, but he's got quite a number of about
Gurende kwete Gurende
anticipating that cross.
There seems to be some communication between the near side assistant referee.
I think it's the 10 meters that they want the guys on the wall. They want them to push backwards. Is it Gurende or Kaonga? Nyasha Gurende. I mean, you had 6 people waiting in the box, and he tries to score with the weak effort like that. Poor free kick from Nyasha Gurende.
Yeah, poor free kick. I think his decision making. I think he wanted to cheat the goalkeeper because everyone else was expecting a cross, and then he decided to go for the near post, which is a cheat code, yes, but I think the execution was poor. He didn't have enough punch and enough drive and enough flight in it. So a chance goes a begging for Caps United.
Put it forward by Caps United. They're looking for Kombedzi. Ismail Nyani tried to look for Ronald Chitio. Caps United doing well to defend. Uchivunga. Simba ball
nice.
forward.
dzosera
Good ball movement from Simba Bhora finding the captain with
yeah
and
Bhora Ruiz kwebiri Bhora Ruiz Bhora
Joe, both these two teams have not won the Chibuku Supercup. It's something they'll want to win. The best run for Simba Bhora was in the semi-final when they lost to Ngezi Platinum on penalties.
Yes, and Supercup is one of, I mean, Supercup is one of the shortest tournaments we have in the league. And any team that may want to get some glory out of the season will want to target Chibuku Cup first.
aiwa that's poor decision making what is that you cannot just shoot from afar like that by the weak foot
It is a shorter tournament.
no
Only involves teams in the Premier League, and after this round they're going into quarterfinals.
Yes, yeah.
And a few games to play.
Yeah, it's a short passage to glory.
Yes, it is indeed. Headed by Jefferson Maroa, Nyasha Gurende for Caps United, Jaliwa. I think Gurende has been outstanding this season for Caps United.
Gurenda akaipa zvake anofamba che
Back to the goalkeeper, Victor James. Signed during the mid-break season. A good pass. Can Maroa get to the end? But Tola is first to the ball. Harrison Masina being forced to come back to look for the ball.
nice
Simba Bhora pushing forward.
aiwa anyanya kupusha uyu
Caps United. With Tatafa. Adrian Silla to Tafa. Good play from the captain, composure. Captain Sila almost losing out to Nyasha Gurende. Good tracking. The cross is good in the box and the header. Not on target, but it was good movement from Petras Samaneka. To be a corner kick for Simba Bhora, Joe.
Yeah, I think for me, I picked up a good covering by Captain Kudaichi Guida there. It was a threatening ball that was flighted from the right, and of course a header was dispatched. But I think Chiguida was rightly positioned to chase that ball away, to get away for the corner kick, which was, I think, decisive intervention there by Captain Chiguida.
Corner kick for Simba Bhora, the second one whipped in. Still Simba Bhora. Goalkeeper James. Not sure what he was trying to do under no pressure.
Then Andrew uya yedha yakadaro.
For Caps United.
Andrew yedha yakadaro baya. Ya pamakamera apa kuZBC vari kutinyanyira apa. Chadho ichi pandogadziriswa.
Wins the throw in.
Chadho ndogadziriswa ya kozi panotipisira pari kupaisika.
There was the incident, the goalkeeper and the defender just defense. These are just butterfly nerves. It's his first game and just now he's in the game after making that mistake.
Yeah, and normally in football, your first touch in a game is actually decisive. It either gets you in the game or gets you off the game. So mentally, I hope he's going to recover from that, because you want to get confidence in your first touch. And as a goalkeeper, you don't want to be making early mistakes early in the game and mistakes in your debut.
And the captain will shepherd the ball out of play. Flicked forward by Maroa. Piri for Caps United. Good play by Caps United. Chamboko.
Mfana anofamba mitu. 19.
Gurende looking for options. 10th infield.
Yeah.
The timing wasn't the best and cleared out for a throw in by Tichona Chipunza. Very experienced player he is, Tichona Chipunza. Was a key member when they won the league in 2024. Caps United pushing forward.
My way.
Maroa with the chance here. And the offside flag is raised by the near side assistant.
Yeah, I think it was a good move. You could tell that Cape United were trying to build from the back, and they found their way, their pockets of space on the left wing. And I thought he would have gone for the shot there. He had all acres of space to take aim at goal. But I think he saw a good run, but the run was mistimed, leading to an offside call against Cape United. But otherwise, good play for Cape United is something that I think will help them get control and be in charge of the game in the early stages of this picture.
Definitely, Caps United pushing forward, wins the throw in. Kawonga on the far side. Chamboko. Vunga. Good control. Chamboko with the chance.
Iwe.
Straight and Tole.
Azongonanga kipa chete.
Sila with the weak pass. The 1-2 couldn't come out. Caps United enjoying a bit of passing here. And Vunga wins the free kick for Caps United.
That's one player to watch, Vunga from Malawi. He's a new signing for Cape United who came in this mid-season break, and he's from Silver Star in Malawi, where he used to play as a captain. I think he's showing touches of brilliance. He's one I think fans should also watch, and he's got this beautiful control. He's got such confidence, and he's got good ball work, and he's a joy to watch. That's Uchuzi Vunga, number 36 for Cape United.
Yes, indeed. Good signing by Caps United, bringing players that add value.
Vunga. Mawan. Anorwa bora. Malawian.
First touch Nyani. Good hold up of play. Plays it back. If they can whip in a ball in the box, goes out for a goal kick. But you can see the intention. The big striker, they're just holding up the ball.
Iwe.
I think that's another trait that we need to commend for a striker. You know, when you are giving the ball to your feet and you are the lone gunman up front, and you know, holding up play, inviting support, and going back to an own rushing player. That's good combination play for Simba.
Iri game ndanje expecta
Using
spark.
his body to his advantage.
I expected the spark in my first minutes. This is disappointing. I was expecting a big spark in the first minutes. Naindotoona imwe ichifa.
Yasha Gurende for Caps United. Looking for options. Kawonga. Jaliwa.
But by the looks of things so far, Caps is playing. Caps irutamba zvayo. Simba Bhora irongorwano apo neapo.
Try to look for Piri. Good first touch from Piri. Loses out to Tichona Chipunza. Flicked forward by Masina. Looking for Samaneka. They're throwing for Simba Bhora on the near side. Good play by Vunga.
Achishadwe chimawani.
For Caps United. Pushing forward.
Cross. Iwe.
A good play
Oh.
by the
Vanozongotorerwa.
Tafa to stop Debson Maroa. And we're throwing for Caps United.
Mafanzi mashoma muground mukuita sei kwawa? Ngatiende kunoona magame kumaground.
Good play from Debson Maroa and
Tikada kurelaya neZBC, ZBC pari kutibhaizira.
resulting in a free kick.
Anyway, subscribe maizia. Mangwana tikukupai Highlanders baba. Highlanders yepa isibulawayo apa yeye inopisa.
Not the best of free kick and
Oh,
defended by Simba Bhora. Again, Caps United getting the opportunities, not utilizing them. They get the first corner kick of the day. And let's see how they can take this set piece. Cross is good.
iwe
Wins it back. But this one doesn't trouble the goalkeeper.
Kawani Bhora kawani ukwesha mwari Bhora kawani.
It's Caps United nil, Simba Bhora nil. And I can tell you, we've got other matches lined up this afternoon for the Chibuku Cup. At Norton, as well as Ngezi Platinum taking on ZPC. Kariba at Baobab in Mondoro. Good play by Nyain. Jaliwa for Caps United.
Miwi.
Lucky to get out with the card there. Ronald Chitio, former Caps United and Dynamo's player.
Yafa. Kawani. Aiwa. Hapana. Hapana. Yeah, aiwa.
Yeah, one player that we warned earlier to say is a player to watch. And you can actually see his confidence as you watch the replay there. Look at the shot on the volley. Of course, it was off target. But you could see what he was trying to do. Good first touch, good technique on the volley. But of course, the shot was misdirected. But it's a warning sign for Simba Bhora to say, watch this guy. He can actually hurt you.
Definitely, he will hurt you. Free kick goes Caps' favor. Adrian Silla judged to have pushed the Caps United midfielder. Vunga involved in Caps United attack. And it's defended. Njaliwa to Gurende. Talent Chamboko.
Oh, oh.
Throw in on the far side for Caps United.
Yeah, panakana kadzi ne.
Free kick for Caps United. Good ball inside and just
Parupa izika apa. Caps ichamafunga machanza yakuwa. Ichamafunga yakuwa.
Look at that cross.
And even Captain Chibuku
Ndikutaurira
the far post unmarked. And I think he was deceived thinking that there was going to be a touch, a contact from his teammate, and then he didn't apply or throw his leg onto it, just speculatively.
Yes, indeed, he is a defender. You felt
Maybe.
like I would have been lacking there, wanting
Kawani. Amana izo iwe.
Simba Bhora putting themselves under pressure.
Uona hii pressure yamunozvipa munhu akutotoburidza zvake.
Throw in for Caps United. Piri to take it. Njaliwa. He's one player who's been outstanding for Caps United this season. The Malawian midfielder.
Speaking of the Malawian Njaliwa that we were talking about, he's also an interesting prospect. He is 15 international caps for Malawi. He also used to play for Costa do Sol in Mozambique before he moved to Caps United.
What a player and what a signing for Caps United.
Panobatwa ringa apo Caps yakaonera. Because it will be hard to, play with the likes of ana Scotland, wane mid inenge ina na Shidolo, wana Msebe, mimune ono akatakura. Pane paitoda kusimba. Pane pachitoda kusimba. So what is signing?
20 minutes played.
Asiwa matimu ayambokombite neScotland azviite. Azviite izvozvo aakombite neScotland. Scotland ihombe.
And the referee also having some talking to for the Namibian international to say, watch it, my guy, let's not be as aggressive, bordering on a dangerous play.
Lucky to get out without a caution there. I can tell you in all the three matches that are being played this afternoon, it's still goalless between Moors and Agama, goalless between Ngezi Platinum and ZPC Kariba.
0-0 mabhora kwese apari kupisa. Kupisa.
United taking on Simba Bhora. The free kick on the striker just to be pushed. William Tole for Simba Bhora will take the free kick. Goes short. Good flick. Adrian Silla almost winning this one. A chance.
Aiwa uyu fesu yanga achifanira kuenda apo. Papressure ipapo vanhu ngavaende mupressure.
Needs to get up with plays in the edge.
Pressure ndomune mutone bhora rese.
Was the goalkeeper was down. Victor James not having a good afternoon so far.
Yeah, he's looking a bit jittery at the moment. And of course, that was his captain going for the same ball. And Simaneka also in pursuit of the same ball. But of course, the goalkeeper comes out the worst.
I think the captain did well. He saw
To
the
shoot, yes.
exactly. I mean, look, he saw the goalkeeper coming out and tried to shepherd the ball, and the goalkeeper just spilling the ball, not having the best afternoons.
Yeah, and he comes out the worst there with a head injury. So I suspect maybe contact between the goalkeeper and the defender is the cause for his
ngaichinje goalkeeper apo ngavatongopinze kule
Wrong.
kule.
As we see the Simba Bhora technical bench there, Manda Lulumpofu in white and Mabena in black there. The think tank having some moments to look and reflect into the game.
Very fine.
Which areas they need to improve on which areas they're doing good. Just sharing a bit of notes. But this game needs a goal. I think we yet to really see a fascinating encounter. Tekshua Shiragi just composed, going through his paces, just watching his team play on.
Or perhaps the two teams are playing cautiously, Spencer, seeing that this game can go into extra time. Maybe they are like managing your energies, spread yourselves thinly across the entire fixture, because you never know, you could be at a draw come 90 minutes and then you need to play another 30 minutes. Maybe, well, just speculation.
Well, cup games are always tricky because they're different from a league game. So both teams with a cautious approach.
Yeah, mapeno harizosvikaro nenge afa caps, wasting too many chances.
And very protective at the back and very
Wasting too many chances munozongorohwa, munorohwa.
any mistakes that can lead into a goal. Yeah. So let's see how it plays. It's a long one. Looking from Kombezi. Shepherded out of play to be a goal kick to Simba Bhora. Not a good turnout that came to watch this encounter.
Yes, I think we have seen bigger crowds than we have witnessed this afternoon. Of course, we have the band, the brass band, and that's the Simba
Ona chiona manje apa zvakuda kuchiitwa nodzosa mukati.
But definitely we could have done with a bigger crowd than this, because Cape United themselves are crowd pullers. The Cup Kings, whichever narrative.
Inofa caps.
But otherwise, they would have seen
Caps inofa ivarume.
come for the fixture that is set for tomorrow. You never know. But still, Cape United are crowd pullers in their own right.
Cape United are crowd pullers in their own, and usually they fill up the bay. I think the team just need to start winning. What a fascinating encounter they were against Highlanders. Good turnout, and Cape United delivered the 5-star performance. Nyani for Simba Bhora.
I'm a big pass too much. Nice.
Looking for Samaneka. Piri clears the lines for Cape United.
Ipa ye uyo. Nice. Dzosavo. Anaka.
The ball out of touch.
Ndiuye ndiri tamberi bhora racho, because zvinenge zvikunetsa.
Jaliwa looking for Maroa. Both teams bypassing the midfield. They need to knock the ball around. Caps United goalkeeper just taking his time, wanting Simba Bhora players to come at him.
Iwe. Zvinhu zvatinoramba izvi ndozvekuti kipa anotsvedza gaya munhu awambodhileya sowongodona.
Chibuku Supercup
Arikagohwa ndokutaurira kuti panoitwa kundo.
since 2014 when it was introduced as the Chibuku Supercup.
Yeah, as the Cup Kings, this is one trophy that has eluded them. They've won any other cup tournaments that have been played in Zimbabwe except the Chibuku Cup. They don't have their name on any version of the Chibuku Super Cup.
Yes, indeed, and it's a trophy that they'll want to win, that will want to make the fans win, make the fans happy by winning this trophy. Again, play scrappy in the corner to be a throw-in to Simba Bhora as well. Simba Bhora, to their credit, they've won the league in 2024, so they're still fresh from winning silverware, and they'll also want to add a Chibuku Super Cup into their trophy cabinet.
And Simba Bhora are one of the few teams that have come into the league and brought in new, fresh ideas in the league, just like we have your Moors, just like we have our Scotlands.
you have your Bulawayo Chiefs and teams like that because they have been relegated, but even Hard Rock from the Midlands. So these are the two new crop of teams that have come into our league.
A head injury there on Tishona Chipunza, and the referee just blowing there. It was just a clash of heads, and Chipunza coming out second best.
hapana hapo zvaitika hapo.
Continue to play.
Ningongosangana nevanhu vane misoro yakasimba. Wangosangana nemisoro yevanhu vakasimba maiziya panenge pachipa.
I think they are promising signs that he will continue with play.
Yes, indeed, his bit of movement is up on his knees. Adrian Silla, veteran player, bundle of experience. Texua Chiragi talking to
That's Aleni.
Junior Chando.
Mafanzi Highlanders muri kwero. To support Highlanders maiziya. Tomorrow we have a match. Want to recover from zvatakaitwa kuzifa muno mutambo takabatwa chana.
Picking up Kawonga. Cleared. Nyani pushing forward. He creates so much space. It does. Full of running on the left flank. He's one key player to look out for Simba Bhora. Chipunza, Tishon, Nyani.
Total. Total waizikanwa but pane vanenge vachiona nguva iyo mwanomboona ubva.
Finds Chazia and Ibe almost giving away possession.
Airongoratidza kuti pane 8 watching. Unozoona rapera.
Way back to the goalkeeper. Chitio in the center of the park was anticipating that pass. Chamboko pushing
Iwe.
forward.
Bona.
Chando for Caps
Rosi
United.
Goborero. Iwe.
Yeah. Good play by Caps United. Still Caps United.
Vanga parohwa bhora angagona kipa ndiye azobata kipa
Adrian Silla
ita good job.
gives away possession to Kudzai Chigwida. Talent Chamboko and wins a free kick off to Shana Chipunza and will get a yellow card. But look at that play by Caps United from that flank.
They are finding each other.
Pamparohwa bhora. Isu yakutozvoona prime bufoni pari kubatwa ore. Ndo pekuti ichazofa vanhu vakakula down moona ichika ke.
I think he refused to concede that goal. I think on the other side, Cape United should be commended. The way they are finding each other on that stretch, they seem to be knitting passes and they're breaking the defensive lines for Simba Bhora down the left channel. If they could probably balance that again from the right channel, they could cause all kinds of problems for Simba Bhora.
Definitely a good build-up of play. Gurende with the cross. This one will go out of play. It will be a goal kick for Simba Bhora. But indeed, Caps United on the left channel, they are playing some exciting football. We've got Mkombezi switching from one flank to the other.
30 minutes played tichingoripo pa 0-0. Pari kubhaizika.
Some family moments on the terraces there. You know, these are lovely scenes that you want to see, Spencer. When
Timboone kumamwe magame kuti kwakamira seipo.
and you want to have encounters as a family, bring your loved ones, bring your family, and enjoy a good afternoon under the Harare sunshine.
Definitely, it is a family sport. Throw in. The free kick was given by the referee.
Ikwese ichingori 0-0. Mozi agama 0-0. Ngezi nezpc Kariba still 0-0. Saka pari kubaizika. Saka so far one team ndo yakangobuda chete FC Platinum yakarohwa naScot. Of course it was no match. Scotland yakatongoipa mid yacho, mid chete. Mid yeScotland mawani. Zvimwe tingataurani tingasapoti matimu api but Scotland zvebhora inotamba bhora plus the help yemarefri maiziya. Nangu personally I support Highlanders. Nice. Kakuda kurerutsa bhora riya. Ipa dzosavo. Hai. Maiwe yafa iyo. Yo we. Aiwa ipa munhu kani nice. Aiwa kana. Anonzi Vhunga anotogona bhora. Vhunga anotogona bhora but decision making yake manje. Pakuzoda kushuta. Anonyanya kuona. Muona? Play yoma one but onai manje kuzomuripururudza manje maiziya. But otherwise Vhunga uyoma one. Vhunga akaipa zvake. Vhunga akaipa. Kubva nepaMalawi apa mheno kuti vanenge vakambopiwa type yejuju here because Zimbabwe anorova bhora ameno blaza vanorova bhora.
Simba Bhora here with the chance. And good defense work by Nyasha Gurende. Ronald Chitio.
Yeah.
Almost with a snapshot. But Gurende was in the way.
Ronald Chitio, and he's also one legend of the game. He has seen it all. Look at the ball that was flighted there. And a lay on by Samaneka. And Chitio there, his first touch, shot, and I think it was timely intervention by Cape United. Otherwise, it was going to trouble the new Botswana international goalkeeper for Cape United.
Third corner kick.
Corner kick, yo.
They've got good height, but they're not
Ipa uyo.
corner kicks.
Idzosera mukati muwanhu imomo. Yeah, ravharo.
Nyani to be throwing for Simba Bhora on the far side.
Iwe. Richirimo iwe. Nice. Kobora. Kobo. Yanga iri offside kare.
I'm not sure we'll need to have a look at
Ini. Was that an offside? Chichiitika.
There was an offside call there, but I think Cape United are now being warned that the chances that you're missing on onside will probably come in and haunt you. And take short rugby for Cape United there is not happy.
Definitely was poor defense from his defenders. As we have a look at it again. Goalkeeper in
Parabvisirwa pacho. Parwaikwa naRamos. Prime Sergio Ramos. Irona iwe. Masenda bhega anovharaya. Pavharwa pabviswa bhora.
He is indeed jittery and no need for him to go for that ball because there are two defenders on that ball. And when you're going for that ball, you have to make sure you're going to win it. As we see there, brass band, the Simba Bhora brass band, all the way from Shamba.
Looking well kitted too.
Yes, indeed. Gurende, an emphatic clearance. Jefferson Maroa for Cape United, pushing forward. The speed merchant. Can he get across in the box? The ball wasn't good. Ismail gives away possession.
Yo, make sure to share the live, guys. Make sure to share the live.
Junior Chando. Jaliwa.
Ari ground wazojoine Scotland.
Cape United wanting to go to the break.
Aya matimu aya kaya anotofamba but there's still a long way to go. I think there's still a long way to go them.
Vunga. Picking Piri back to Vunga. He's not shy of the ball. He comes forward.
So far kuna kwatwa Ngozi Agama still 0-0. Ngezi ZPC Kariba still 0-0. Hapari kupisa. Mana ndeupi unotengeswa majezi akanaka, majezi eHighlanders
Sunshine here to Faro Stadium.
kana eSimba Bhora repepuro riri nice. Oh,
Piri for Caps United.
aiwa.
Possession but wins a free kick of Ismail Nyani. We had to see some exciting games here.
Yeah, I think that was a late challenge. Yeah, Nyani there, I think guilty as charged. And the referee right to give it a call as a free kick for Cape United. Gwanele Manenda picked it up, and it's good to see Piri that is up on his feet again.
Yes, let's see how Vunga, that's Kawonga, will take this one. Headed out by Tafa Chando. Threatening his chance from outside the box, but doesn't trouble Tole. I can tell you in Mondoro, ZPC Kariba are leading Gezi by a goal to nil. Goodness me. Victor James almost causing anxious moment for his defenders there.
Yeah, you want your goalkeeper to give you confidence, Spencer, and when you're seeing such things by your goalkeeper, somehow it might give you some measure of discomfort. But we hope he doesn't concede, or we hope he's going to cover himself in glory. Since this is his first time turning out for Cape United, his new club.
No, I think he will come right, and indeed, you need to make these mistakes.
Yo, almost half time. Pese hapana kwati kwaniko mabhora acho angorilowa. ZPC Kariba yakanda. Ngezi is down uko. Ngezi is down, I repeat. Ngezi is down.
Absolutely. Ibe with the clearance. Good chest control by Debson Marova. Picking up Alan Mkombedzi. Mkombedzi turning in field. Looking for option. Alan Mkombedzi. Tried to do too much. And Chando recovers for Caps United. Adrian Silla.
Ai, Kepsi unyanya kutambira pawe mufaino 30 asikunyadzopedza iyi. Amana panodaona unopedza kuti munhu chaiwo. Yemurudaona ndonadzopedza vanokanda chaiwo. Pane mufana anonzi Chadiwa Huni. Ndo handazeri but mufana is talented. Is it Chadiwa Huni? But that guy is talented. Ngezi yakabatwa.
They are good travelers, ZPC.
Yeah, they are, and also posting a lead against Ngezi Platinum in Mondoro. It's actually showing that they're probably putting in a good shift. Putting up a good shift in Mondoro. Because Ngezi Platinum themselves are no pushovers, mind you. You know, they've done very well this season. So specifically so for a team that is playing under a suspension on transfers.
Definitely, and that
It's playing.
the team, the under 19 or there is in the Division 1, the Northern Region Division 1, doing a great job managing to develop players. Donald Chitio for
What is this, guys? What is this?
cross is good, and James gathered the ball.
Vatican.
Confirmation of the score. Caps United versus Simba Bhora still goalless.
Munautorwa hake maapsi muground. Munautorwa maapsi muground.
Jaliwa.
So far pangoni 1 goal chete kuZPC Kariba ndoyakanda Ngezi Platinum. Amafans engezi mazuva ano pakamashatira.
Abe with a header.
In fact takawanda mafans eHighlanders tiri kuchema weCaps wacho hapana zvisvino. Dynamos yakangoburitswa muzifa munhu kuti apooneka.
Offside on Debson Maroa.
Maoffside tinozonyanya muZimbabwe. Maoffside ari kuwanda. Too many offsides.
What they want to do, how they want to try and attack. But you also have to give credit to Simba Bhora holding the one in the defense.
Yes, I think Cape United are doing very well in terms of their ball retention, the way they're exchanging passes and breaking down the Simba Bhora defensive lines. You can say that Cape United are intending to build from the back. They are not just pumping balls, aimless balls up front, but to their credit, Simba Bhora, on the other hand, are resisting anything that Cape United are throwing at them. Cape United, I think, may also want to look at the chances that they've created. They need to turn one in, and they'll be more frustrated should they not get anything out of this.
Definitely looking for Mkombezi. Should be a throw into Simba Bhora. Of course, Agama holding the own against Moose in Norton is still goalless.
Moz this team yakangoituka kutsvauka but Agama inozongorohwa havana Agama vanozongorohwa but we don't know, it's football maizia, especially makapu haana kuti iwewe urani, maybe for some teams like Scotland chete, otherwise mamwe matimu ese munorohwa makatotema, because that happened last week in the Zimfootballhub Supercup. I was shocked kuona Highlanders ichirohwa Black Rock here. Was it Black Rock? A D1 club maizia, saka makapu aya timu inogona kungofa makatotema, especially mabig game akadai so sekusaiza maizia.
Knowing that anything can happen, we can go beyond the 90 minutes.
Iwe
It's a cautious approach from both teams, and just wait one team to make a mistake and one team to pounce on. This game needs a goal so that it can open up the game. A goal will really change the way these two teams are approaching the match.
as totoda kuona imwe ichifa. Caps ngaife. Caps yakandirwadza, yakarohwa Highlanders 4-2 takaita kunge mapenzi tarohwa neCaps. Ngaife Caps. Itori yetu wacha kunyeperei. This is the yetu wachi mafia. Caps ngaife.
That is looking alone and ready to receive a pass.
Definitely they are dominating the middle of the park with Chando.
Nice.
A good
Oyo.
box for Simba Bhora.
Dzosa apo. Oh.
Good defense.
Aiwa.
There was
Aiwa.
Sambora should have crossed the ball.
Todini.
Tafa giving it to Chazia. Crossfield to Ibe. Back to Chazia. Looks like
Nozonakidze yetu wachi yacho Simba Bhora ichipotsa machanzi, ichitadza machanzi.
Jaliwa and Chando. Vunga as well as Dave Samaro doing a great job in the midfield for Caps United. They have been dominating, but nothing to show off so far. Shona Chipunza. Simba Bhora lose possession.
Tomorrow I'm hosting a D1 match, tine rimwe live stream, a Division 1 match between MSU and and Shurugu, yeah, MSU and Shurugu. Pane match mangwana maizia, MSU and Shurugu is calling it now.
For coming up with some kind of a strategy. I think they are here.
Hello?
Let's contain them in the first half.
What is it?
Sting them in the second half. For the late
Safe, very safe.
See how it will play out. Definitely.
Yeah, nice. Taona yasvika maspaka. Yeah, maita basa.
End of the first half.
Alright. Yeah, vasenda. Thanks.
Caps United started
Kwani?
very well controlling the game in the middle of the park, and Simba
Okay. Alright.
the best half, Joe.
yeah, well, I think there's nothing
Alright. Kuti zvezvo?
except to say Cape United have had the better chances.
Alright.
That's
That's
dominance
thank
in the game, but they didn't get anything out of it.
you. Alright. Thanks.
I think we need to give credit to Simba Bhora for the way they've
Okay.
tackled their defense, the way they've played with outside position, and they've done so well to frustrate Cape United.
Half time, Baba. Half time. We are still 0-0.
To think and say
Cape United versus Simba Bhora. 0-0 at half time.
United will need a goal. I'm a
Basic
bit
up.
unhappy that they are going to the halftime break at 0-0 because they've had better shares, better
Basic
and
up.
also had more dominance in the game. But nothing much to really talk about in the first half.
Of course, nothing much to really talk about in the first, but of Caps United, they've got a strong bench. Ishmael Wadi, Kundai Benyo Jr., Kunjira, all on the bench.
Basic. Pade bachi basic.
Tino Meke, these are key players
Toperera.
who come in and transform the game.
Amafanzi eCape sibata yana dzenyu. Mafanzi eCape sibata yara yenyu kozi pari kukupisirai. Ndazongoona Cape yarowa.
ZPC Kariba are leading Ngezi Platinum by a goal to nil. And this one we bring it to you live in the comfort of your home and your sports bar. It's Caps United nil. Simba Bhora nil. And we pass over to Charles Mabiga and team.
Vanhu vari kuitawo shoma uko. Vanhu vari kuitawo shoma maiziya. Yoko inongoburitsa mafinal results ikwe. Let's go which site now? Live score maybe live score. But pari kubhaizika. Iri game iri vanhu weCape ndaona vachema apa. From the first minute ndataura inini kuti ndikumhanya neSimba Bhora because I'm a Highlanders fan. Saka handitombodi kuona Scotland inonzi Cape ichiwina, but ikawinawo it's fine. Vanenge vachideservawo maiziya because so far nothing. Game racho ringori tight, man. Like it's not even tight. I mean, it's just either way. Rikaenda uku kuromba uku. Saka panenge pachibhaizika but zvopera. Rikatione kuti maybe second half tichaitirwawo zviri nani maiziya because second half ndo panenge pakunyanyotambwa bhora rese. Second half ndoinotambuka bhora rese but ivana vasi kuenda kubhora vanhu itai muchienda kubhora. Chimbonzwe zviri kutaurwa naCharles Mabika.
But what do you think? Looks like in terms of territorial advantage, Simba Bhora, I think, having an edge. But you know what? You were watching, I don't know if you agree with me, Cape United have had more chances at goal. Talent Chamboko, 2 efforts. And the first one, yes, a pile driver just flew over. The second one, saved by Achimwene William Tole. Yes, that's his nickname. The Malawian international goalkeeper for Simba Bhora. But could Simba Bhora regret all these missed chances? Well, let's wait and find out. And still with me, William Tingwa, Shinola, and Uche Akiford Mundava. Remember, Uche has focused 2-1 for Makepe Kepe, and Shinola on the 1-1, then 5-4 penalty shootout victory for Simba Bhora. Let's find out first from Uche. First 45 minutes.
In terms of balance of power, it's heavily tilted in favor of Simba Bhora. They are knocking the ball around with intent, with purpose. They are doing everything, but it's in the final third where they are lacking 3 corner kicks for Simba Bhora against nil for Caps United. Even if you look at the highlights there, Simba Bhora with an attempt on target, that scissors kick, but failing to connect on the far side. So in terms of territorial advantage, like you said earlier on, legendary Simba Bhora has the upper hand, but it's a case of beautiful handwriting, wrong answers for Simba Bhora because they are supposed to convert 10.
Yes.
Kunyepa pamachance apa paukonveta machance apa pakaipa. In fact, not just Simba Bhora, man. Let's not lie, not just Simba Bhora. Even Cape yacho hapana zvairikuita. In terms of goal conversion, my team is very weak. Is very weak. Yeah, zvasiyana nana Scotland. Scotland inenge ina kama ina namusona saka panenge pachibatsika. Pamwe
but
mabidi
failing to
acho anenge
utilize or
achitokanda.
scoring against Cape United. In the second half, Cape United came back a rejuvenated side, a different side. The complexion of the game completely changed when Diego made those timely changes, bringing in Tilotenda Meke and so forth, and they took an early lead in the second half, and the Highlanders were thumbed here. So Simba Bhora, they might live to regret their total dominance. Like I will agree with Uche there that in the final third, that's where Simba Bhora are not getting it right because they're not utilizing those chances. Only maybe for only time when Ronald Chitiwe had a chance to shoot at goal. I thought maybe you are not supposed to control the ball. Maybe he should have volleyed the first time. But he allowed Nyasha Gurende to come up with a timely intervention. That was a suicidal block by talent by Nyasha Gurende.
As we see again, they coming forward.
Yeah, that was Chamboko there and Achimwene there with a save. Point
That
blank
was the
save there.
save,
Yeah, that was from Talent Chamboko. I think his second effort on target. And Cape United could have taken the lead. As you see that he was almost going the wrong way, but taking advantage of his big body to block that effort.
And then there was a moment of madness from Victor James. I'm sure it will be coming up just now. He
We are now at have a good time here at Bhora Sports Club. Guys, we've got a phenomenal lineup. So make sure you come through. The tickets are now available. They're still available at shop number 27 by the center. And also at all segment pharmacies. So make sure you get your tickets in and come through, guys. Let's have a good time. See you here.
Matickets ariko boys.
Orient to rejig, to reboot,
Where's
and
matickets
to
ariko boys?
re-energize.
Far away
Wait and see what
poster
transpires.
boys.
Another factor, legendary that we need to mention is that the wind was favoring Simba Bhora. The wind is blowing.
Where's
into
matickets
Cape
ariko
Goal,
boys?
and
Iri
they
ndokutera
failed
chose
to
rotoroka
take
masi.
advantage of that. So it's now Caps United and the northern goal post. Then that's where the Caps United supporters are also housed. So the noise that will come with
Tadza kwenda
support,
wawingere boys.
obviously to inject some oomph, some zeal.
Tora pakapazi
into
ways
the
anokutaurira
Caps
ati
United
wawinga
outfit. So if you look at all those chances by Simba
Unzwe
Bhora,
here.
not
Hanzi
that
nanzi matickets achiri
that one
kwawinga.
was flagged offside. Again,
Yeah?
what a save. That could have been by that defender. It shows also connectivity.
Esha
Like he
matickets
highlighted
ariko
earlier
sha.
on,
Boys.
the goalkeeper
Abes
moving
pa
off
sports
his
club
goal line
pakakura
to attempt
bro.
to save that one. But the rule is, if you move away from the goal line, make sure you get the ball. Yeah.
make sure you get the ball. But Victor James will
Iwe
be
pharmacy ruta
thanking
also.
his lucky stars that he was not punished for that one. Remember, the new signing from Botswana for Cape United. And at the other hand, we saw Achimwene William Tole with a point-blank save from Talent Chamboko. Imi.
Ngabaroba yokwawinga pa.
August do Koma kiajo June na July wakampire ko August imi. But here we are enjoying despite the August.
Kuri kutonhora fanika kugweri unoku ndokutaurirai. Utoreva wasweda uchiporwa naruswe rwakarara.
We are enjoying this game here and we just wait to see what the second half brings. I will tell you that we got two other games that are.
Want to build a website without coding? Midu is an AI tool that turns your creative ideas directly into websites.
Stadium, but you never know until the very final whistle. But here, Kumbiles, it's still 0-0. We got 4 games for you tomorrow. We'll be talking about that later. Of course, I can tell you now, Dynamos take on Tail 1. We are back here at Rufaro. Hard Rock take on Bulawayo Chiefs at Chawanda Stadium. Rentals take on FC Hunters at Ngoni Stadium. And Highlanders take on Chicken Inn at Emagumeni Baba Fields. But here, still 0-0. Shinola, what do you think will happen in the second half?
I think in the second half, I think Diego will make those changes again. I think you'll just come up with a carbon copy of the script he used against the Highlanders. Maybe you introduce fresh legs. I hear Ishmael Wadi is recovered from injuries on the bench. He might be introduced at some point, and they definitely attacking the City end. Remember, that's their favorite goal, and they normally score against more goals at that end.
Yep.
And Simba Bora, they need to pull up their socks. They need to improve from their finishing, especially in the final third. They are passing, finding the right ball to the right strikers, because they've got Harrison Massina, Ronald Chitio there, and also Junior was not giving those balls cleanly in front of goal. So they have not tested the goalkeeper, because you can see that the goalkeeper, Victor James, like you mentioned there, as you see the stats there.
I'm a shot on target, Simba Bora. Yeah, Simba Bora, shots on target. It's a close game. It's a close game. Possession of 51-49.
You've mentioned
Very
that
close,
the goalkeeper
very
is a
close.
bit jittery, and I'm sure the Botswana international must.
Yep. As we look at the stats,
Yeah,
yes.
the stats exactly. You can see 3 shots on target there by Cape United, and that is Chamboko, I think, with 2 of them.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. But Simba Bora, they are not threatening much, and they should capitalize, especially if you see that the goalkeeper is a bit jittery. They should take cracks at goal to test the goalkeeper and make sure you give him some work to do.
Yeah. Well, let's see, Victor James, as you look at the stats there. But it's the one at the top that matters, the score line. What is the score line going to be? Because remember, these 2 teams have never won the Chibuku Supercup. Remember, I told you that before. Cape United were knocked out in the first round by Moors, 2-0. Simba Bora were knocked out by Dynamos. It was 1-1 after 90 minutes. It was 5-3 after a penalty shootout. So they will be very, very eager to do something. Cape United did reach the semi-final 2018. They lost to Harare City. 2023, they lost to their arch-rivals Dynamos. And Simba Bora did reach the semi-finals in 2024, and they lost to Ngezi Platinum. Dynamos are the record winners of this Chibuku Super Cup. They've already won it 3 times, 3 years in a row. Dynamos did last year, 2024 and 2023. They were also the record winners when it was the Chibuku Trophy. They won it 7 times. So in total, Dynamos have won this cup here 10 times. That's a record. But will they
Dynamos yakatorombera chisimo.
We have to wait and find
Dynamos
out.
yakarombera
We
chikafu.
await the second half
Nditaurira.
of what should be a thrilling encounter. Remember, Cape United yakugoyeza kwavanoda kweko ku northern end goalpost ku city end ndokunofarirwa. As we continue there, Uche, just having a glimpse of the highlights.
Yeah, Simba Bora need to be precise in front of goal. Unfortunately, they had the chances, they failed to convert. But if you look at the northern goalpost end, which is the favorite hunting ground for Kepa Bora, and you could hear in the background
the Cape United see Emma. Emma. They are sensing victory in the second half. Carry on, Uche.
Rightly so. So wait and see what will transpire. But rightly so, you will see a change, Cape United, in the second half. Simba Bora, they had their chances. They failed in the final third. Maybe they unlearned that they will come back a change side. So wait and see what will happen. But on balance, it's a tough encounter.
Right, okay, let's wait for the second half. what should be a thrilling 45 minutes. Let's cross back to
Chele yo
Sparrow
paneli
Spencer
ususida
Nyamadzao,
chele boy.
Emmanuel Uye, and Jose Nkani Uye, where Liverpool. We'll be talking to you at the end of the 90 or possibly after a penalty shootout.
Welcome back to the second half. 45 minutes gone, 45 minutes to decide it. Caps United versus Simba Bhora in the Chibuku Supercup. No goals in the first half and no plenty action we got in the first half. Whoever blinks first, the Green Machine or Simba Bhora. We are here at Rufaro Stadium and the second half gets underway. Caps United making 2 substitutes. Ishmael Wadi coming on for Chando, as well as Tanaka Shandir were coming on for Caps United. A double substitution by
Lapha
Joshua Chiragi.
yagona manje
An
wadina
offensive
shandirwa.
minded
Ayaonera wadina shandirwa ndokutaurira.
decision made there by Tekshua Chiragi, Joe.
Yeah, I think Joshua Chirag was frustrated by the way number of chances that Cape United created, but no conversion up front. So it turns out to be worthless effort if you don't get anything out of the pressure that you are making and chances that you create.
Good save by the Caps goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It was a great shot by Harrison Masina. Wanting to catch Caps United on the back foot. Chamboko, Gurende. Good play by Samaneka. Simba Bhora wanting to get the early lead from the break. Tanaka Shandira with his first touch releases Ishmael Wade. Shandirwa wins the free kick for Caps United. Ishmael Wade coming back after a spell. He's been out injured. Good to see him back for Caps United. He's a player that they really missed when he was injured.
Yeah, I'm sure he's one of the MVP for Cape United. He's decisive when he's on the pitch, and he's also come up with a number of goals for Cape United themselves. And his injury, of course, has taken him away out of the Cape United action. But good to see him back. If only he could also be as an impact player this afternoon and get a goal for Cape United if he can.
And
But
Kennedy,
he's also good at exciting the crowd. You know, he's good. He has a good connection with the crowd.
definitely, and Kennedy Ibe gets a yellow card for that tackle. That was a needless challenge by Ibe, and he wins himself a yellow card. Free kick for Cape United. Talent Chamboko behind the ball. Can whip in a left footer. Not the best of free kicks. Shandirwa already involved in the thick of things for Caps United. Tafa Sila pushes it forward and headed forward looking for Samaneka. Chamboko Burende for Caps United gives away possession. He's online. Harrison Masina.
Go Bhora.
A chance here and straight at the goalkeeper. Harrison Masina should have took it to the far post, but went straight. Wanted to go to the near post where the goalkeeper was covering.
Yeah. Good finishing. That's the confirmation of substitution. Wadi and Chandra coming in for Cape United. But a good run here on the right, and beat his marker and left him for dead, and then he let go of a shot which was on target but straight into the goalkeeper's palms to parry it away to safety for Simba Bhora. But otherwise, Cape United coming up like they are rejuvenated in the second half, but Simba Bhora themselves creating and fashioning a chance on the near side which could have bothered Cape United just from the restart of the second half.
This is the second chance that Simba Bhora has got in the second half, and that save from James will give him confidence as a goalkeeper.
Yes, it will.
Kawunga for Caps United. Tried to pick up Vunga, but the cross was intercepted. Offside. To be a free kick for Caps United. They wanting the ball to be taken from the correct position. Nyasha Gurende.
That's the Green family for you, enjoying themselves there from the terraces, but they will be happier with a goal from their side.
Definitely, and they're attacking the goal that usually, where Caps usually get the goals. The goal on the city end. A chance for rushed effort there by Kawunga.
Oh, wow.
And the Caps United fans, not happy with Kawunga there. He rushed, a rush of blood. He could have controlled the ball, taken 1-2 pushes and tried to take a strike at goal, but he lacked composure when it mattered most.
Yeah, well, look at that. His first touch, somehow his first touch was good, but then his shot at goal.
Ebe madecision ando atinoramba muno unoshuta sei kushuta zibhora rakadaro.
You let him down. And I'm
Yeah.
sure Cape United fans on the other side, on the near side, are not happy because they were having front row seat. They would have wanted to see their goal nearest to them where they are sitting.
Definitely, Caps United, we have to defend here. And indeed, they do defend. But the ball is still in play. Cross is good. And James, starting to gain confidence in the game, gathers the ball for Caps United. Tanaka Shandirwa. Funga and Mkombezi getting each other's way. A chance for Caps United. And William Tole, ever present, ever alert, was there to track down the Caps United attack. A good play from Simba Bhora on the far side. And the winner free kick. But nice play by Simba Bhora on the far side.
Seems we are getting end-to-end action in the second half. So far, we have seen Cape United attack and Simba Bhora coming with their own versions of attack. And then that was a good run on the left-hand side. But I think he also had a bit of loss of control of that ball.
This is WPS Office.
Yeah,
Documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and PDF tools.
There was no corner.
Such error height in your team and you fail to pick up one of them.
He had too much behind the ball. He overhit it. If he had come in, if he had sending that cross under the crossbar, it would have been problems for Cape United. But look, it was overkicked and a chance went begging.
Chance goes begging. Caps United have to defend. Jaliwa picks up Piri. Vunga. Tanaka Shandirwa turns infield. Good play from Shandirwa to pick up
Unatsemura
Chibuku.
pasi.
He pushes forward. Ismail Wade
Nice. Bona.
with the ball here.
Do it.
Wade wins the corner kick.
Chadza
The Caps
kukazira
United
munhu.
fans are loving that
Pane
move
wawa
from Wade and
ndikudira.
Chamboko.
And that's a timely intervention from the Namibian Ibe there. Otherwise, had Wadi evaded that tackle, I think it would have been problems for Simba Bhora. I think good play on the part of Cape United, but I think timely
Very
intervention
good.
on the part of Ibe for Simba Bhora.
Second corner kick for Caps United.
Munhu ari kutadza kungopasa zvakanaka.
The in-swinger, not the best. And again, our teams need to improve on these set pieces. I mean, we hardly train on this. I'm not sure if they train. A chance here!
Go,
And a
Bhora.
goal scored by
Hey!
Jaliwa! A rare goal by Jaliwa. Good goal. Good cross in the box. And Jaliwa just had
Yeah,
the easy
who's
note.
over, man?
Look at the celebration, man. The Caps United fans,
Ah,
they
yeah,
love it.
people,
And I
yeah,
told you,
Singapore.
that goal, that gate,
Simba Bhora yakufa. Caps hatimboigoni. Mafans eCaps nekutaurisa kwavanoita. Pari kubhaizika.
takes in so many goals, and Caps United fans are in jovial mood. They are happy the team has scored.
Look at that now, that celebration, and Jaliwa getting a decisive goal.
Oh,
Free cross, and
shit,
then
man.
Jaliwa there with a header, free header one might say, and Simba Bhora will pay for not marking him and attending to him on time. I think kudos, to the assist by Tanaka Shandirwa. Well weighted, well flighted, and Jaliwa there meeting the cross and noting it past the helpless William Tole for Simba Bhora. So Caps United in the lead, and thank you to the Malawi International Jaliwa.
Caps United leading by 1-0. Let's see how Simba Bhora will respond.
Inini ndandapa prediction yangu kuti 2-1 Simba Bhora. Simba Bhora is winning 2-1.
Respond is what they need to
Saka
do.
bro,
Otherwise,
pamwe ndo
if it
zvichabuda.
stays
Saka
this way and
ngatione.
continues to be this way, Caps United are looking at proceeding to the next round. Simba Bhora will need to be at the best, will need to bounce back after conceding a free header in the box. William Tolle beaten, all systems out by Njeliwa, nothing he could have done. And James gathers the ball for Caps United. Picking up Piri. Try to pick up Harrison Masina. Tanaka Shandirwa wins possession for Caps United. Tafa with the long one. Looking. Chance here. Getting in the box. The cross is good. And it's cleared out by Kozai Chibuku, but good play by Sabola to get the cross in the box.
Yeah, good play by Sabola on the right channel. He beat two defenders, two Caps United defenders, and sent in an inviting cross, which was, of course, a bit of a tricky cross for Caps United defenders, but dealt by Chibuku.
And James' confidence high now.
Rogers in their account of
paying back the paymasters and good ball distribution. Picking up Alan
Keep
Kombezi the ball in play, but what ball distribution from James.
Good distribution from James. I think he had seen an off-rushing Alan Mkombezi on the near side.
Nasitorara Rodri, here we go,
The first touch for Alan Mkombezi let him down to give away throw in for Simba Bhora. But I think what we are seeing here is part of end stuff.
Definitely end stuff. Really, Simba Bhora wanting to come back in this game, and they're wanting to push forward. The substitute made by Texual Rugby.
But pabirirwa apa pasongopinzwa mafiyariya
assist and Jalua with the header. So the only game yet to get a goal is in Norton Moors versus Agama. ZPC, Kariba and Ngezi. ZPC are still leading by a goal to nil in Mondoro. Good play by Caps United, and it's stolen. A chance here. Harrison Masina. Good defense work from James, getting off his line and clearing for Caps United. Slowly, James getting in the game. Joe.
Yeah, good for his confidence. You know, he had not so comfortable first half. Yeah. This first half was not very convincing.
Another chance from Ivy. I think he was just trying too much there. It was a bit ambitious from about 35 yards. He wouldn't beat any decent goalkeeper with that effort.
Yeah, well, I guess he fancied these chances, but well, we don't know much about the new Cape United goalkeeper, Victor. But I will tell you that I saw a chance, I saw an opening, and I had every right to go for it.
Yes, indeed. Simba Bhora, Nyani pushing forward, looking for options. Finds Adrian Silla. Tichaona Chipunza looking for Sabola, and Sabola with a good first touch. Chipunza can whip in a ball in the box. The cross is good from Chipunza. Chitio with the header. James couldn't get land, and it's 1-1. Scored by
Simba
Samaneka. Again, aerial ball getting the better of James. Poor goalkeeping from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think we saw it even in the first half. Victor James, I think, is not comfortable with aerial balls. There was a cross that was flighted there into the box on the far post, and then the ball was sent back again centrally, and he fell to intercept it, leading to Samaneka heading into an empty net. That was a brilliant ball that was sent on the far post, a cut back, and then Victor could get it beaten for height by Samaneka. And then
we are back where we have started. It's 1-1 here to Faro Stadium. Caps United 1, Simba Bhora 1. End-to-end stuff.
It seems Victor James could get off the feet. He couldn't get off the ground when that cross was sent in.
Yes, indeed. Petras with the goal. Samaneka Petras pulling back. Goal for Simba Bhora. Tanaka Shandirwa. Pass was intended to pick up Vunga, but gave away a pass, losing possession. Nyani with a cross. And if Simba Bhora want to score another one, they need to get high balls. Ismail Wadi.
iri kufa garai manyora pasi Caps United ikufa ndikutokuudzai apapa.
For Caps United, a good play by Wadi. Tried to do
Ishmael
too
Wadi
much.
anonzi Ishmael Wadi uyo anogona
He
bhora.
conceded a free kick. But again, Wadi sometimes he does things well, and that way how he just gave away possession. I mean, you are in transition, you are going forward, and you just give away possession.
Yeah, I think that's the downside of Ishmael Wadi's game. The way at times he overcarries the ball. There are times when he tries to do everything for the team without sharing the ball. He had done well to beat his first marker there, and then thereafter he lost possession. And then look at the confirmation of the yellow card against Wadi for Caps United. At times he overdoes his things, but he's a good player, comfortable, confident, but at times he may need to cut one touch less.
Chibuku with the header. Caps United need to defend here.
Iwe.
Tabola. Just
Yeah,
but again, Caps United living danger.
Razonyanya, but iri kufa. Pray for Caps United. Pray for Caps United. You need to pray.
This is for Simba Bhora. Simba Bhora with the Samba dance.
Definitely traveled all the way about 80 kilometers. Shamba to Harare. And they managed to see that goal. Caps United offside.
Mozi neagama 2-0-0 ngezi ichingori down to ZPC Kariba 1-0
Allen has been called offside a number of times. I think that's one thing that you need to watch, and possibly what Coach Tekshua will need to drum into the young boy to say time your runs when you run into space, because he creates space for himself, yes, but I think maybe he has had too many offside calls against him this afternoon.
I guess it's lack of concentration, and you also have to give credit to Simba Bhora, the high line working well for them. As a striker, you also need to concentrate, need to follow up play. Throw in for Caps United. Wadi behind the ball. Tanaka Shandirwa.
anonzi Tanaka Shandirwa
for Simba Bhora. As we see,
anonzi
it's a
Tanaka Shandirwa anogona.
day, the mother holding, I don't know if it's the son or daughter, but yeah, good to see people, families coming to enjoy the matches here to Faro Stadium.
And the beautiful winter
Yeah,
lately it's been cold. The last 3-4 days it's been cold in Harare and across the whole country, should I say.
Yeah, it has. Today looks a bit warmer compared to last 2-3 days in Harare. It's been very cold.
No, definitely, at least today we've got a bit of sunshine. The last 2 days has been something else. I was in Mashingo Bigita last week. Bit of rains on Tuesday morning. It was pouring. And a free kick for Caps United.
And according to the weatherman, today it's 18 degrees Celsius in Harare.
Yes, indeed. A bit of sunshine, and you fancy a number of people will be sitting against the walls just getting some solar energy.
Yeah, well, which is good also for our skins.
And while we climb this mountain, I want to tell you guys about Shopify, a platform that makes starting a business incredibly easy. Shopify helped me turn my...
A glancing ahead, and nothing Tole could have done there. And this is absolutely beautiful. Hardly scores goals, but when he does score, they are special for Caps United.
Very special goals, and also even his play, and that's the Simba Bhora goal. You know, Victor couldn't get off the ground there, and Samaneka had all the height and aerial presence to nod it home for Simba Bhora to get their equalizer. And Caps United defenses there was in 6s and 7s.
Yeah, definitely. I think the goalkeeper could have done better, and his one weakness, what I've just noticed within this game, is he can't deal with aerial balls. Yeah. It's something he needs to work on. I'm sure Tekshua Chiragi and the goalkeeper's coach for Caps United will work on it.
It's Claudius Gunduza.
Nice.
Has got some work in his hands.
Definitely, he's got work to do. This is one trophy Caps United have not won, and it's been elusive to Caps United, and they'll want
Aitombotore
to
Cape
at least
United.
salvage something this season. If they can win the Chibuku Cup or the Munumutapa for the league, it looks like it's no longer in their hands.
Yeah, the league for Cape United, I think, is no longer the conversation. Maybe a top 4 finish or something like that. But otherwise, in terms of winning the league, it seems Scotland and Hard Rock have an argument to settle for the league title this season.
Definitely, Dynamos don't write them out. Mathematically, they are still in it.
And there's an interesting fixture that needs to come with the Dynamos versus Scotland game that was postponed because Cape Scotland were out in South Africa on an international friendly.
Yeah.
It has been scheduled
Probably
for this
that's
Wednesday.
yeah. Scheduled for this coming Wednesday. So it's a fixture to look forward to.
But boys, matiketi. I mean, chakutongogara pakambati.
Good play by Masina, weaving past the number of Cape United defense. Not sure how that was a foul, but Bunga lucky to get a free kick there. You fancy
Ona maferi ndorinombounza
especially in the
ma-artist anombouya kana kunokuitira handiipaza promotions but maferi ndorinombounza ona ndorinolinga nenambiso
and somehow I feel like there's a second goal coming in this game, a third goal, which will be, well, I don't know which side it's going to come from, but I think we still are smelling a goal in this fixture.
definitely
Both teams have been coming at each other.
exactly. Gurende wins this one, but only as far as Nyani. Kenny whips in across the chance for Nyani. Good hit by Nyani, but this one just goes wide. A goal kick for Caps United.
saka totongogara pano.
Joe,
Yeah, we've had a better second half, especially the first 15-20 minutes of the first half. Of the second half, they've given us something to watch and enjoy and talk about. But, well, we wait to see if it's going to end like this and we go into extra time, because this is a cup match. But two teams are having a go at each other at the moment.
so at Moores, at Ngoni Stadium, it's Moores nil, Magama nil, Ngezi Platinum nil, ZPC Kariba 1, and the one we're featuring to you live in the comfort of your home and sports bars. It's Caps United 1, Simba Bhora. The Chibuku Supercup. Sink or swim is the status of this encounter. Caps United
Vile ine game yatototamba game
this
nhasi.
afternoon. Simba Bhora
Eboroshia
behind the ball,
Mundi
Shona Chibuku. Kenny
yachiyo.
whipping across.
Yakatobatwa
He's
Villa
got
2-0.
Chazia to aim for. He's got Ibe to aim for. He's got Maneka to aim for. These are tall players. If he can get in the ball, a good cross in the box. Samaneka, the chance is good. Not the best cross from Tishona Chipunza.
My way, your way.
Wow, good intervention.
Yeah.
That ball had to go past him. Kawunga was lacking. Shandirwa.
Nakashandiro.
Kawunga not having a good game this afternoon. Chamboko. Ismail Wadi.
Yo, subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Subscribe. What am I go Bhora?
The left foot. Just closes whatever, but everything had done so good. Good play by Vunga.
I will be.
Good
I
play
will be
for
Cape
United.
guy.
Starting with Ismail Wadi on the near side. Good run, good dribble past his marker, and then he sent in a cross. Look at that, Ismail Wadi going for the byline.
Sudototi Cape ife. One Cape
And with a cutback, that was well received by Uchuzi. Good control, into space, shoot, and look at that. A dummy sending a defender out the wrong way, letting go of a shot, and William Tole coming in with a decisive save.
Cross is good, and it's bundled in the box by Chamboko. What a good corner kick. And the goal is bundled in the box by Chamboko. Caps United getting goals from rare scorers.
Challenge Chamboko for you. Caps United restore their lead.
1 yangu yatodhabuka
Caps United take the lead. It's 2-1 here to
baba
Faro Stadium.
izika
It was a
shit
well-taken
shit
corner
shit
kick by
ah
Kawonga.
ati apa tofanira kudzoka apa Simba Bhora inofanira kutodzoka apa because pakashata. Caps haisifanira kutombowina bataipi yegame iri. Caps haisifanira win.
And bundled in by Chamboko. And I tell you were
Apa
right.
mabhora acho
That
zvingori
goal was
zvimabhora
almost
bhora ranwa
coming in this
nechest
encounter,
baba reda
and it did come. And I can tell you, we still have more goals in this encounter.
And it was because William Tole did not get a touch on that ball. And then, of course, the Chamboko, I don't know, this is not a header, this is not a boot, it's his torso. I don't know how many times we've seen those kinds of goals where a player scores a goal using his mid-grip, and now Cape United registered that kind of a goal. Well, they come in any form, as long as the ball crosses the line off any part of your body except your hands, it will still count.
Doesn't matter how you score. Caps United score. The scoreboard just reads Caps United 2, Simba Bhora 1. And Simba Bhora will need to respond once again.
It will seem Simba Bhora have also come up with a response. They're trying to bring in Ndereki and Mhlanga as well. The two substitutions. And Cape United are also looking at Alan Mkombezi, who's still on the touchline. I think he was out injured. Simba Bhora, I think, also are coming in and saying we are not done yet.
No, this game is not done yet. We've got more goals coming in.
Game richiripo towinapo.
Let's see how this one plays out. Looks like the referee just wanting the fourth official to administer the substitute. Ndereki, a key player, as well as Mhlanga. These are attack-minded players for Simba Bhora. Arson Masina. That's Ronald Chitio.
Chitio calls
the day. He didn't have a good game by his standards. And Mhlanga comes in for Chitio, a midfielder for a midfielder. Tichona Chipunza comes out for Ndereki. So it's two midfielders for midfielders. Let's see how Ndereki and Mhlanga
Kuna Ndereki baba. Dzochekwa.
veterans Chitio and Tichona Chipunza.
Dzochekwa baba panopambuka zveya.
Kawonga heading this one forward. Ismail Wadi lacking on the back post. And he was in an offside position. But Caps United fans are enjoying every moment that when Ismail Wadi gets the ball.
He's full of energy. That's Ismail Wadi for you.
Gurende with the header only as far as Nyani. Good defense work by Piri. Pushing forward. Releasing Wadi. Ismail Wadi can drop the goalkeeper. A lob from Wadi. I thought he could have crossed the ball to Mkombezi, but Wadi tried to go for a spectacular. Will he rule this chance?
Una mafanzi sanga asimuka baba uno celebrate reach 3. Ishmael Wadi Gazadar.
Like we said earlier on, that's one thing which Wadi need to address. That's Chitio and Chibuku We're talking about Ismail Wadi, the way he overdoes these things. I think there was a better run coming in on the far side from Alan Mkombezi. So Ismail Wadi, look at that. A good ball that was sent into space and a good run for him, and then he tried to chip the goalkeeper, and maybe a cross on the other side, a cutback on the far side where Alan Mkombezi was lacking on the blind side, could have yielded more for Cape United.
Cape United chance goes back in there. They'll have to keep creating these chances. Ismail Wadi.
Second half mawani. So far patoni 3 goals. Abanga 0-0 by half time.
Alan Mkombezi giving chase, and William Tole clears the line. Jaliwa. Hunga. Kawunga to Njaliwa. Beautiful play by Cape United. Chamboko. Not on the same wavelength with Ismail Wadi. Tinotenda Meke coming in for Kaonga. Tinotenda Meke has been enjoying a good game this season. And Achiro coming on for Vunga. Midfielder for a midfielder. The captain comes in, Richard Achiro, alongside Tinotenda Meke.
It seems also Simba Bhora coach Mandalulu is making his own change. There is one to bring in Claude Mapoka. We used to play for Moors in Norton, also played for Ngezi Platinum. That's Claude Mapoka getting ready to come on behalf of Simba Bhora.
Let's see how he can come in and influence the game. He definitely needs to influence the game. Sabola with the long one.
15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. Baru Baiziga.
To be throwing for Caps United.
Simba Bhora, I think they're pulling out normal Sabora.
Sabora calls it a day. And Mapoka comes in. So it's a striker for a striker.
AI is changing the game for app development. Firebase is here to help. Easily build.
Confirmation of that substitute. 76 minutes played in the second half. It's Caps United 2.
Simba Bhora kwatokufa Simba
First
Bhora.
touch, letting himself down, and that's confirmation of the scoreline in the second half. Caps United leading Simba Bhora.
So with our 3 goals in this particular game, Spencer, it seems that the 4 games in the Chibuku Cup so far this season, he has given us about 7 goals in 4 games. No. 8 goals. 8 goals in 4 games. So while playing an average of 2 goals per match so far in the Chibuku Super Cup 2026.
Yes, not too many goals being scored, but 2 goals per match, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Very good return. William Tolle beaten twice this afternoon. Chamboko. Meke, his first touch was poor. Chamboko to Wadi. Achiro. Jaliwa to Chamboko. Shandirwa. Jaliwa. Mkombezi. Shandirwa, the pass to Chamboko was not the best, was intercepted. Caps United starting to enjoy the game, knocking the ball around. Mkombezi bundled off the ball by Chazia. He's lucky to get out of the caution because he went straight, clattered into Mkombezi. No intention to play the ball whatsoever. Nyasha Gurende behind the ball for Caps United.
Nyasha Gurende.
Can he whip in a good cross? Chamboko will be a target. Wadi is another target. Meke is also another target. The cross is good. And Jaliwa couldn't get to the end of the ball. Tinotenda Meke for Caps United. Picks up Tanyaka Shandirwa. Can he whip in a cross? Cross in the box. The 1-2 doesn't come out. Shandirwa.
My way.
1-2. Good interception by Ndereki. Shandirwa for Caps United. A handball on Caps United player. But you like the way Caps United are building up their play.
Yeah, I think Caps United will do well by keeping the ball and making sure they're not clumsy at the back and also maintaining control of the game. As we see there, the clearance there by Ndereki catching the arm of the Caps United player and rightfully given as a handball against Caps United by the referee.
Chazia need to be careful because Kombezi is a tricky player. Ndereki to Sila. Good play by Ndereki. A chance for Kya. Simba Bhora. They've pulled it back. The place by Samaneka. But beautiful play. Ndereki to pick up Petra's Samaneka. And Simba Bhora have leveled. I told you this game has more goals in it.
It's not yet
It'll
over
get
until it's
more
over.
worried.
I think I also picked up the distribution by William Tolle. The way he threaded that ball down the central channel, finding a teammate, and then Cape United could not deal with that. Look at that. That's Samaneka there, taking on the inside, letting go of a left shot. Of course, it got off the Cape United goalkeeper's feet, off the post, and rolling kindly
Enough for
and
Cape
cruelly for
United, enough for
into
you.
the net for Simba Bhora's equalizer.
Simba Bhora
No,
right
but
back in it. It's
enough for the
end-to-end
analysis.
count. Cape United 2, Simba Bhora 2. Under 10 minutes to play here. You blink, you lose. You blink, you lose. And can Cape United stay focused? Can Simba Bhora stay focused? 10 minutes will tell us who will take this one.
If a team gets a goal now, I wonder if we'll get another equalizer or that will be a decider. In the last 10 minutes of the game, certainly you don't want to be the villain in this kind of a fixture. You want to be the hero and be the one who scores and mix and gets your team the winner.
Definitely you don't want to be the villain, and I can tell you in Norton, Moors have taken the lead against the Gama. It's 1-0, Moors are leading. Cape United, yeah, it's 2-2 against Simba Bhora. ZPC Kariba are still leading Moors by 2 goals, by a goal to nil, I beg your pardon.
So we now have the 10th goal in 4 Chibuku Supercup games so far, 2026 edition. 10 goals in 4 games.
Good return and team scoring. Cape United pushing forward. And that chance that Ismail Wadi wanted to go for the lobby when he could have squared for Ashley Kombezi.
Yes.
Did I tell you that they will rule this?
Yeah, it could have changed the scoreline as we read right now. So right now, Simba Bhora will tell you we are still in the game. Cape United will tell you we are still in the game, but we deserve more. But look, it's a game of chances. Football, you take your chances, you win games. You don't concede, you win games.
And football is about fine margins. The cross, the clearance is good by Simba Bhora. Pity for Cape United. To be a throw-in for Simba Bhora. Quickly taken, Achiro, Njaliwa, to Nyasha Gurende, to Kudzai Chiguida, deep in the own half. And Chiguida, under pressure, plays the ball out of play.
And looking at the two sets of fans, the Simba Bhora fans are enjoying themselves, while the Cape United fans are in tense mode. They don't know what's coming, they don't know what hit them, but they'll be hoping that they will prevail in this game. But so far,
pushing forward. It was a weak effort. He needs to be careful. He's on a yellow card. He needs to be. That's Ismail Wadi, and that's what. And Tolle has been given a yellow card for all his efforts.
Unnecessarily so. Because the referee had actually have to play on. And Tolle was actually indicating to the referee that I've got a player down, I can't play on. And then the way he communicated his message, I think was wrong. Yeah, that's what got him into trouble.
No, I think he knows exactly what he was doing. You're saying Ismail Wadi is on a yellow card. That's a yellow card offense. He's telling the ref to say that's a yellow card. That was an unnecessary push by Wadi.
Yes, I accept. But the thing is, you don't tell the referee what to do. Allow the referee to do make his own decision. As a player, you have no right or any moral right to advise the referee. Tolle getting a yellow card unnecessarily so.
Definitely yellow card for taking it too far with the referee.
Do your work as a player. You are a player, and the referee will officiate the game.
Good sportsmanship there from Wadi and Tafa. Tolle taking his time. This is where we need the 6-second rule on the goal kicks. Wanted to go long. Chamboko with the long one, looking for Meke. Meke on the ball. Gets past his man. Good defense work. And the Cape United fans enjoying what they're seeing. Whenever the team pushes forward, it has Simba Bhora on the back foot. Hachiro wins a free kick right on the corner kick. Let's see what Caps United can do with this free kick.
Well spotted by the far side assistant referee there. Richard Atiro was trying to find his way past the spot of border there. He was tightly marked and was trying to find his way out, and in the process he was impeded. And of course he gets himself and this team a corner kick, which Tanaka Shandirwa will be aiming to fly it into the box.
Chamboko and Jaliwe to target, as well as Kudzai Chiguida. The crosses deep and cleared. Piri make not a great ball in the box. He just rushed his effort. Dereki loses out to the captain Achiro. Tanaka Shandirwa trying to pick up Meke. Good pass, chest control from Jaliwa. Chamboko looking for options. Finds Jaliwa. If they can get an early ball in the box, they've got Meke and Wadi on the wide, anticipating a cross. Nyasha Gurende. Headed forward. Simba Bhora still asking all the questions. Looks like took a bit of wind out of Masina there.
Yeah, I think that was a hard shot onto his rib cage. Yeah, of course he couldn't take it, and
can be painful.
It can be. The referee asking the medic there to take him off the pitch and attend to him off the pitch to allow play to continue.
Definitely. William Tolle in your picture, beaten twice this afternoon. Adrian Silla Jacho pushed. Free kick in a good position. Should Nyasha Gurende get the cross? Chance by the penalty spot. If he can get it there. He's got Caps United players, 4 or 5 of them anticipating a cross. Again,
what delivery?
Exactly. Tafa with the clearance. Ismail Wade.
2-2-87
First touch wasn't the best. Masina. Tafa, cool, calm and composed. The captain for Simba Bhora. Chamboko whips in a cross. Cleared by Chazia. It's Caps United asking all the questions. Simba Bhora doing all the defending. Good defense
nice.
by Simba Bhora to give Caps United a throw in. Defensive Caps United get a goal here. They could go on to win this encounter. Ismail Wadi. Judge to have pushed to a free kick.
It seems we have this Supercup 2026 has received its 11th goal, because the Moors are now leading by 2-0 out in Norton over Agama.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So we now have 11 goals in 4 games of the Chibuku Supercup 2026.
Lloyd Samaita Mtasa Steam Moors leading Agama by 2-0 in Norton Ngoni Stadium. While at Mondoro Baobab Stadium, Ngezi Platinum, the home team, are down by 1-0. For the fans
I'm a big person, Diego Magaroa. Magadroga, Novana no Guezo. Is Aiwa.
Chibuku does well for Caps United. And it's headed out by Chazia. Two players getting each other's way, and
they both know that it was accidental.
yes, indeed. And
Aiwa.
Gurende.
Oh, akutoenda kumapena.
Tanaka Shandirwa.
Iwe, yafa yo.
Taking a cricket
Yafa.
on that. So close, 90 minutes. Good goal by Meke. Tanaka Shandirwa with an assist, 2 assists, and we got 6 minutes.
Hapana anonzi Tanaka Shandirwa ndamuonera kuita kuti hapana mawani. Tanaka Shandirwa.
What a goal by Meke. He's been a super sub and he's been doing well.
He's been telling the story when they were playing against Highlanders, when he came on as a second half substitute and he came in and gave Highlanders a difficult time, and now Tino Tendameke doing the same thing. Look at the assist from Tanaka Shandirwa there. So Tanaka Shandirwa reading his teammates and knowing where to place the ball, and Tino Tendameke with a left shot, taken first time, and William Tole could not deal with it, but to pick the ball off the net. At the 90th minute, and of course, we witnessed 6 additional minutes. But not in America, man of the moment, and Tanaka Shandirwa, probably man of the game, man of the match, coming in with 2 assists, probably.
And I think his influence, he came off the bench and contributed well.
6 minutes dzakawanda. 6 dzakawanda vanhu inoti inomuka here tapakashata
to respond, and what a time to score the goal. The Caps United fans are in song. They were in the library at the moment. They've just come out of the library. They're all in song now.
And now the third places, the Simba Bhora fans are now in the library, and the Caps United fans are now in a musical concert, carnival atmosphere. Look at them chanting their famous song, Kepe Kepe Bhora. Kepe Kepe Bhora, and
they're in the library. See what a goal can change the game.
Yeah. That's the pendulum of a soccer match. You score, you celebrate, you concede, you succumb.
I think that's one area our fans need to learn to.
The
team needs more support when they're down. And we should take this from even in South Africa, they do rally behind the team when it's down, as well as in the North Africa or in the West Africa. I think it's an area where our fans need to really learn.
Yeah, to sustain with your team even through the difficult times.
It's when they're down when they need your support.
Yeah.
Ismail Wade giving chase. To a throw-in to Simba Bhora. Caps United wanting to finish strong here.
Caps United fans are seeing Hyundai, let's go, we've done the work. I'm sure they are wishing the referee will blow any minute now, but look, the referee, the fourth official, he did get a 6 minutes. Definitely you have to do minimum 6 minutes. Remember, it's not maximum 6 minutes, it's minimum 6 minutes that we are going to witness.
These games can produce drama. Let's see how it plays. Yani, can he run the length of the field? Can he get a ball in the box? Good defense of Rapiri. Cool, calm, composed. And Meki just pushing a heavy touch. Can William Tole get the ball in the box? Not a good dispatch of the ball by Tole. You don't need to be conceding free kicks like that, giving away possession.
Yeah,
and Caps United will just chew away a bit of seconds. That was unnecessary to consider free kick, and Caps United will delay in taking the free kick.
Yeah, that's where you need mental fortitude, focus, knowing what to do. That gives your team advantage. Right now, they fighted a long ball into the and that you are desperate for an equalizer. You rather have the ball as opposed to your opponent having the ball.
Ismail Wade with the header, but Tole eyes all on the ball. Tafa for Simba Bhora. Good play by Tafa. Cool, calm and composed. Adrian Sila. And Tafa wins the header. Ndereki pushing forward. We've played 4 minutes of the 6 added on time. And Tanaka Shandirwa with the open foot. To be free kick to Simba Bhora. They need to get this ball.
Tanaka Shandra getting a yellow card for kicking the ball after the whistle.
Again, indiscipline from Shandirwa. The Caps United defending. They need to get the ball in the box. Anything. Time ticking away for Simba Bhora. They've got under 50 seconds. Ishmael Wade giving chase. Look at Alan Mkombezi. Richard Achiro would have been the better pass. Again, decision making poor by Wade.
I was expecting a cutback from that move.
To Achiro, who was in a better position. Under 30 seconds for Simba Bhora. It's now or never. Joshua Chiragwi. Will his boys get this one over the line? Shandirwa heads forward. Basina uses out to Chamboko. Anywhere will do from Ashley Mkombezi. We played 6 minutes of the added on time. Chamboko headed forward. Shandirwa forward. Derek wins this one. Hachiro. Kurende. One more attack for Simba Bhora. Again, they need to get the ball wide. Kurende with an emphatic clearance. If they can get the ball wide, not through the center of the park. Most of the goals came wide. The cross, not the best. Shandirwa with the clearance. Wadi to make it. Picking up, tried to pick up Alan Kombedzi. And that whistle bringing the end of this encounter. A fascinating encounter in the second half.
Good time for Caps United and Simba Bhora at the Chibuku Supercup. It's 3-2 for Caps United. Yo. What a match, guys. What a match. Papaizika. Ngezi. Let's see the full results for other matches, guys. Yeah, but ngezi yafa iyo. Ngezi yarohwa futi pari kupisa.
Who brought in Tanaka Shandirwa and Ismail Wadi at the stroke of half time, and that was very decisive. We saw Tanaka Shandirwa now coming in with 2 assists, and then of course that was decisive. But Simba Bhora, of course,
Bayarwa Ngezi 1-0, then Ngos won 2-0 against Agama. So this was it.
Did not go down without a fight. They also gave it their all, finding 2 quick goals as equalizers at the expense of Caps United. I think Simba Bhora will not go away disappointed. They'll be disappointed, but not frustrated out of this game.
Pari kupisa. Saka mangwana. Ngona mamechi emangwana tinenge tichitanga ni Dynamos neTel 1 parufaro apa. Dynamos versus Tel 1 takaenda, then Hard Rock versus Bulawayo Chiefs kuChawanda. Hard Rock versus Bulawayo Chiefs paChawanda. We also have Rentals College versus Anders. Anders inofa iyo varume. Anders inorohwa ikapenga iyo. Highlanders neChicken Inn. Highlanders neChicken Inn pakatoshata. Matimu ese aya manje mukuona ndotepe matimu akabuda munonzi mweyo. Muzifa munhu mutapa Challenge Cup last week aya. Ese ndakaroverwa kumapena. But Highlanders winner. So my predictions for Dynamos versus Tel 1. Ndikuti Dynamos 0. Dynamos 2-0 to 1 Maizia. Then for Hard Rock versus Bulawayo Chiefs, it's gonna be it's gonna be a tight game this one, but it's gonna be 2-1 Hard Rock. Rentals and Anders. Rentals is going to win 1-0. Islanders versus Chicken in Vichaita 1-1. Then it's all dzichaba dzichapera, in fact 90 minutes inenge iri 1-1, but Islanders ichazokanda rimwe Maizia. So it's gonna be 2-1 for Islanders Football Club. See you tomorrow for the match. We'll also be hosting a D1, D1 match between MSU and Shurugwi. So don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be the first to be notified, Maizia. You'll be the first to be notified. Peace, 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 peace.